In our daily lives, we use products from all over the world. A Japanese car, a French sofa, an American computer, or even a German refrigerator. But they all have one thing in common. Before arriving at our doors, some of them cross vast oceans on large ships, then transit through the autonomous port of Pointe-Noire, the ocean gateway of Central Africa, the first deep water port in the Central African sub-region. Located at crossroads of Africa's major communication axis, Papn is the ideal strategic tool for the economic development of the Congo. With an estimated population of more than 5 million and a hinterland of more than 100 million people, the Republic of Congo and its president Denis Sassou Nguesso have naturally chosen to make the port of Pointe-Noire the bridgehead of a multimodal transport infrastructure serving the country and the sub-region. Thus, before goods from all over the world cross the Congo and its hinterland, the Papn receives them and dispatches them to its various sites. The first one, Congo Terminal, is a transshipment platform with a quay length of 1,500 meters, with a basin with a draught of -16 meters. Equipped with the best handling equipment, 6 latest generations over Panamax gantry cranes, 18 RTG gantry cranes, and 4 Gotthard mobile cranes. This terminal can simultaneously handle 6 container ships, some of which have a capacity of up to 14,000 TEU. Its new 11,000 square meters car park can accommodate more than 1,000 vehicles per month. Thanks to this development, the traffic of Ro-Ro ships has strongly increased. The total storage area of the terminal is 38 acres, and its platform drains more than 2 million tons of general cargo per year. In 2020, the annual volume of a container processing exceeded 930,000 TEU. Within the next 5 years, the construction of new infrastructures will allow for a processing capacity of 1,200,000 TEU per year. Ships that climb into the Papn are accompanied by tugs to the quay and processed as quickly as possible. Like the container terminal, the goods also transit through other sites. In particular, the oil wharf, the breakwater, the 320-meter-long multifunction platform, shops and sheds, the 4.5-acre container stuffing and unpacking logistics area, the woodyard with a total surface of 114,486 square meters, and the oil logistics quay. The Papn can thus boast of accommodating nearly 11 vessels simultaneously on its various wharves. Thanks to its diversified infrastructures, transit operations towards Brazzaville, the capital, and towards the hinterland, the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Central African Republic, Gabon, Angola, or Cameroon have multiplied. Today, the operation of the Congo Ocean Railway line and the construction of new road infrastructure on the Pointe-Noire-Brazzaville, Brazzaville-Ouesso axis facilitate the routing of the goods to the corridor. In 2020, thanks to the development of the infrastructure of the port of Brazzaville, more than 1,200 TEUs transited through the Pointe-Noire-Brazzaville-Kinshasa corridor. Trade between Brazzaville and Kinshasa has increased, and the exploitation of the river section of the Congo River facilitates the passage of goods to Bangui in the Central African Republic. All of this transport infrastructure has thus made it possible to re-establish the historic connections of Corridor 13, the Brazzaville-Djamena axis. Thanks to this maritime and river synergy between the ports of Pointe-Noire and Brazzaville, tailor-made multimodal logistics solutions are offered to customers throughout the Central African sub-region. But this maritime odyssey was not accomplished in a single step. It took several years of work.
C'est le 2 mars 1934, au lendemain de l'inauguration du chemin de fer qui reliait le fleuve à l'océan, que les autorités posaient la première pierre pour la construction du port de Pointe-Noire. Et quelques années après, en 1939, plus précisément le 1er avril, on inaugurait ce port en eau profonde. D'ailleurs, le lendemain, accostait le premier navire, qui était le Foucault.
Having become autonomous by ordinance in February 2000, the port immediately embarked on the renovation of its infrastructures. But it's in 2009, through the Priority Investment Programme initiated by President Denis Sassou Nguesso, that Pointe-Noire would definitively change into the maritime world of the 21st century. Following an international call for tenders issued by the Congolese government, the Bolloré Group signs a 27-year public-private partnership agreement with the Port Autonome de Pointe-Noire for the concession of the container terminal. The arrival of Bolloré Transports and Logistics at the helm of this terminal will give birth to the Congo Terminal, the first transshipment platform in Central Africa. An important step for the Congolese government in the reconquest of its vocation as the transit country and ocean gateway of the sub-region. In order to regain this position and thus contribute to Congo's growth, the Papn and the Bolloré Group quickly made major investments in the developments.
Alors, le projet d'aménagement du terminal à conteneurs de Pointe-Noire a consisté principalement en deux phases. La première a été consacrée à l'extension de 270 mètres des quais G, ainsi qu'à l'approfondissement à moins 16 mètres du bassin du port de Pointe-Noire. Et la deuxième a consisté à rénover les 1230 mètres de quais déjà existants, ce qui nous permet aujourd'hui de bénéficier de 1,5 km de longueur totale et de linéaire de quais.
In addition to the modernization of its transport infrastructures, the extension of its container terminals, and the strengthening of its transshipment operations, the deployment of Navis, the new terminal's operating and management system, has greatly improved and accelerated the Port of Pointe-Noire's productivity. Today, the port is recognized as complying with the requirements of the standards in force according to the highest standards. In 2018, it acquired the ISO 9001 version 2015 pedestrian-free yard and ISPS safety code certifications.
Ce code, il est là pour pouvoir détecter, détruire et justement empêcher que le tourisme maritime ne puisse impacter le commerce international.
In addition, the Papn administration has a dynamic port community and several trade facilitation assets.
En matière de qualité de service, ici au Papn, nous avons priorisé l'écoute client à travers 3 points. 1. La redynamisation de la communauté portuaire. 2. L'instauration des réunions hebdomadaires de concertation entre le concédant, qui est l'autorité portuaire, le concessionnaire Congo Terminal et les grands armateurs qui touchent le port de Pointe-Noire. En troisième lieu, nous avons instauré des enquêtes de satisfaction client.
Finally, the policy of the Port of Pointe-Noire is not simply limited to its economic activities. It's very committed to a CSR approach, advocated by its general management. The port accompanies the local NGOs fighting for the preservation of biodiversity and the marine ecosystem. In addition, the success of all of its investments made by the Congolese government and its various partners, the French Development Agency and the European Union, has naturally pushed the Pointe-Noire Port Authority towards new objectives.
Les projets envisagés à court terme par le port autonome de Pointe-Noire concernent avant tout la construction de 250 mètres linéaires de quai à moins 12,50 pour le trafic des vracs, notamment les céréales. Ensuite, la construction d'une darse pour la réparation navale. Et enfin, la construction d'un port de pêche industrielle.
Nous rêvons du port de Pointe-Noire à l'horizon 2035, à l'image du port de Singapour, à l'image du port du Havre. Voilà l'ambition qui est la nôtre, parce que ce port est très fondamental pour la région Afrique centrale.
Notre port doit continuer à jouer son rôle au niveau de la sous-région, en tant que port de transit, mais aussi port d'éclatement. C'est pour cela que dans cet effort de modernisation et de développement de ces infrastructures, nous voulons amener toutes les parties intéressées, la communauté portuaire, les autorités municipales et même les départements ministériels qui ont leur action dans le port, les amener à faire en sorte que tout soit mis en œuvre pour permettre ce développement harmonieux de notre port, mais développement du port qui doit s'harmoniser également avec le développement de la ville. Et vice-versa. C'est à cela que nous sommes en train de nous atteler.